And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Miami Heat. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Hardaway in at point guard. And for the Clippers, Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. And, Coach, that long off-season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight. A game
What's
that
up,
counts.
Corey?
How great is this?
You see, I gave you a rematch, man. I gave you, today is rematch day. You know, final day of the regular season. So I wanted to give everybody their rematches.
Outside Hardaway, pass to Garnett. Leonard passes to Garnett. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3.
Matter of fact, let me redo that since ain't nobody else. You got lucky, Corey. You got lucky. I was going to call you your favorite word you like to call me. You lucky my dad just walked in here. I sure was finna say it. I sure was finna say it. N-I-G-L-E-T.
Miami on D.
Oh,
pass
man.
to Pippen. 5 on the clock.
I guess I'll give y'all some commentary today. I already had my mic on. I was just on the game with Isaiah and Makai, so I was like, you know what, man, get on some commentary today. I ain't commentated in a while. I'm not commentating all the time like I used to. Like, you know, it's cool and all, but like, there are just some days where I just don't want to.
We're about a minute into the first.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up.
But yeah, I have, after the last stream, I tried my best to work on simulation, but mainly trying to figure out the big men and ultimately to see why they weren't playing how they should, because that's something that I think bothers everybody. And you know, my dad was just like, well, you don't have to perfect it. And I know that. Like, I know I don't have to perfect it. It don't have to be perfect. But the fact of the matter is, if I don't work on it, oh my gosh, Magic. If I don't work on it, I have to hear about it. And hearing about it does not bother me, because if everybody's saying the same thing, then that means it needs to be fixed. Simple as that. Nothing anybody says or does bothers me. You know, that's in the past. I want to provide y'all with the best content I can with this league. If somebody else that I know can somewhat figure it out, I feel like I can too. I play this game enough to know what needs to be fixed. The only problem is, it's like I did everything. I went and watched games where I messed with tendencies, just for big men only. Where I messed with tendencies, I messed with the slider, I put certain things to 100. Like, I literally messed with everything that I felt like was good for big men, and they still play the same. Just yesterday, I had one on a whole different theme, and I had upgraded Shaq's tendencies. I did some stuff. I changed the playbook to where I changed it to where the focus player was Shaq. Like, feed Shaq the ball, all that. And mind you, this is on a whole different thing. So it's not our ring chasers foul. It's like a whole different foul. Shaq still did nothing. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I will figure it out. I promise you. That's one thing about it. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't care how much y'all tell me, you know, it ain't gotta be perfect. I know it don't gotta be perfect. But the thing is, if it's not if it's not fixable, then I have to hear about it every single time I stream. And like I said, that's cool. It don't bother me. But it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, if it's the same thing every stream, why can I not fix it? That is what bothers me. It's not y'all. It's the fact that I haven't figured it out yet. You know, I've gotten a lot of complaints in my time as the commissioner of Ring Chasers. I've gotten a lot of heat, all that. So I'm not fazed by it anymore. So, but I will figure it out. I'm telling you, before the playoffs start, I will figure it out. I promise I'm gonna figure it out. And if this ain't the last day of the regular season, I will do one last day, and that day will be tomorrow. The playoffs are starting Saturday for sure. Absolutely. I'm kind of done holding back on it. You know, I was trying to spend some time figuring it out, like I said, but playoffs gonna start Saturday for sure. And I already know what I'm gonna do, because the best team in the East is Miami and the best team in the West is Sacramento. So what I'm gonna do is those two teams are gonna get a bye week in the first round, since it's only 6 of us. They're gonna get a bye week, and yeah. So it'll be the Magic versus the Hornets, and it'll be the Clippers versus OKC, and obviously whoever wins those conference finals, and then it'll be them versus Miami/Sacramento. So the playoffs aren't even really. They're gonna. It's probably gonna be a 2-day process. Saturday and Sunday. Or would y'all like the playoffs to be Friday, Saturday? Because Sunday is church day for my family, so we're gonna be at church early in the morning, and we won't get back until like maybe 12, maybe 11 something. But the stream for Sunday wouldn't be till like 1 or 2. Whereas if I stream Friday and Saturday, that's an all-day affair. So would y'all like it to be Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday?
Jones finds Jokic.
Or it doesn't matter?
It's tipped. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Unseld. Here's Robertson. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with it.
Friday, Saturday? Okay. What's going on, Mr. Dillon?
Guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Outside Jones. Leaps for it.
I hate that. I hate this. That just makes no sense. So Kawhi reaches for the ball, right? Now, Kawhi slows down. Melo could have easily gotten to the ball before him, right? But for some odd reason, 2K has added this thing to where the person that was on the offensive side, they have like a cooldown of when they can get to the ball. Look how slow he's running. Like, he could have very easily gotten that ball, right? Look, it's not even that far. He could have easily gotten the ball, but they make him jog because of that new thing they added. And Kawhi runs, and then before it goes out, he touches the ball. Like, that's stupid. I hate that. That is so dumb. Score is 21-11. Miami Heat with the 10-point lead.
Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
This is another. Just 1 of 4.
It'll be a total shock if this is somehow the finals. Well, if this is if this becomes the finals, what if it's LA Clippers versus Miami Heat? Boy, I tell you what.
Second shot opportunity. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Heat lead by 12.
They're not wasting any time.
Cause like I told y'all, golly, they got, when I did the sim, they had the Clippers winning the whole thing. They went up against the Hornets, I believe. If the Clippers get to the finals, boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McKenzie. Cause I'll tell you what, ain't no way they get to the finals. No disrespect to y'all, Corey, but I do not see y'all getting past OKC.
This one has been one-sided so far. Hey guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. So we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
I mean, yeah, but
The floor for the Heat. And it's Olajuwon in at the
you never know, man. I always felt like with the right adjustments, like I promise you, Corey, I probably could make you a lineup to where y'all would never. Well, I'm gonna say I would never lose. Anybody can lose.
It's a tough thing to police.
Y'all would have a hard time losing. I'll say that. If I put a lineup for you together, bro, I'm telling you, bro. All it takes is the right lineup and the right system. You got the right lineup and the right system, anybody can lose. Anybody.
50% of the game so far. Bryant outside. Back to Johnson. A shot from the high post.
Like I always tell y'all, I used to tell y'all this all the time back in the old days. The name of a player and the overall means nothing. You could be, it's just like fantasy, just like my dad always says. The name of the player means nothing. It's all about finding the right pieces for your team. It's the same way for 2K. The name of the player means nothing. You can have the best player at each position. It doesn't mean you're going to win the game. It doesn't. Should it be that way? Yes, it probably should. But that's not the facts. The fact of the matter is, you could take somebody like a Karolinko or Ron Artest, and they can be very effective. Because why? They're defensive specialists. You could take somebody like, you could take somebody like a Klay Thompson, who is just there to shoot the ball and defend. He's not a high overall at all. He's a 91 overall. But he's going to be effective. Somebody like a Eddie Jones, a two-way guy that can slash and shoot. A doggone Ben Wallace, somebody that's going to protect the paint. It's not always about the name of the player or the overall. It's about how effective can they be in a game. That's what wins games. It's not about the name. It's not about the overall. It's not. It's just not.
Subbed in for Peyton. On defense, Los Angeles. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Leonard against Bryant. They swipe it. Pass break. Here we go. Mikan, that's good.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Outside Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Garnett.
Kick it. What are you doing?
Leonard beyond the line. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bryant, the pass to Pippen. Here's Mikan. He's covered by O'Neal.
I'm going to be honest with you, Corey. I think, and I won't say you messed up. I don't think anybody has a bad team. I've said this already. But I think where you did potentially mess up is your bigs, right? So in this game, you can't afford to have somebody like a Kevin Love and a Jokic playing in the same lineup. Why? Neither one of them are defenders. You can't afford to have. Well, no, because Dolph Shays and George Mikan, it's not a bad combination. Would I necessarily put them together? No. What I like to do is, when I have a power forward that's there to primarily shoot the ball, I always have him with a rim protector, because it ensures that I always have that rim protection there. Always. If I got a stretch big playing my 4 and Jokic playing my 5, which I never would have Jokic running my 5. I would only ever put Jokic at the 4 because he can't protect the paint. But if I had Jokic and doggone Amari Stoudemire, who just got in, we have no rim protection. Yeah, sure, Amari Stoudemire may have an 80 block, but he ain't got no paint patroller. They're not blocking anything. And then Jokic, which is weird, has like a 60 block with gold paint patroller. It makes no sense. How does a guy with a 60 block have gold or silver paint patroller, but a guy with an 80 block has no paint patroller? It's just stupid, bro. I don't get it.
Down low. There's Stoudemire. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Stoudemire's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Then for anybody asking or wondering what paint patroller is, it's just a interior defensive badge for blocking shots. That's all it is.
Shot no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Jones, the pass to Wade. Here's Anthony. Again, lost.
Hello.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Miami leading by
Score is 32-23. Miami Heat with the 9-point lead.
1:09 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented.
Yeah. I know I'm kind of repeating after myself, but I'm telling y'all, like, mainly Corey and Dylan. The other 4 teams are all have at least a win or 2. I don't think Hornets or the Clippers have won a game yet. It all comes down to lineups. It's like, seriously. Yeah, like, and the thing is, I'm telling you, I'm more than willing. You can ask Isaiah or my dad. I have watched so many games while I haven't streamed, and even before I was streaming Ring Chasers again. I sit here and watch games because, and even they do, because I have to know what is going on, right? So I can mess with your team. I can like see what works, what doesn't work, and I will like inform you if you want me to. I literally will help you. I'll help both of y'all. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I will help you if you need me to. Is it time consuming? Yeah, I mean, but that's a part of it. I'm a commissioner, so I have to be fair. I have to be equal. Like, I can't be like, well, yeah, I'll do my playbook and maybe my dad's playbook if I have to, which I don't because Isaiah already did. But I can't just do my playbook and someone else's, but I don't help everybody else. Like, that's stuff I did in the past, and that's not fair. So, you know, for everybody to be on equal grounds, I have to be fair. Yeah, like, Zay will do the same thing. Like, y'all just have to tell me. Like Dylan, I know that you like to go to your father about things, like, which I don't blame you because he plays the game too. But I'm trying to tell you, there's nothing he will know that I won't know. I'm technical just like he is. Like, I am a very strategic guy. I'm a strategist. That's what I do. Like, I don't go into anything unless I know what I'm doing. That's how I am in life, period. If I don't know what I'm doing, I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. That's just how I am. And I'm not going to feel comfortable until I know absolutely everything, if not almost everything. So, like I said, Corey, I will mess with your team. Like, I'll make a different slide or whatever, make a different roster, and with just your team and our teams, blah, blah, blah. And I will just create different lineups and see what works best. And me and you can talk about it on the side. Like, because, look, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing I would do, because it's happened in the past. I'm running Scottie Pippen at the 1 if I had him. I'm just saying. Like, you have enough options to where you can do stuff like that. You do. Like, I know you got D-Wade, you got Magic, but, hey, I don't know, bro. When I'm done with the stream, I'm probably gonna make up some lineups for you. I'm not gonna lie. Matter of fact, yo, give me 1 second. I'm not finna look at nobody's stuff. I'm about to write these names down because I need to see something. I have to see something. Like, it's a guy that I'm looking at right now that has a DNP, and he should absolutely be playing. That's ridiculous. Like, it's no reason why he shouldn't be playing. 1 second, everybody. My apologies. I just need to... Like, I want everybody to be on even grounds. Like, I know nobody's, like, crying or anything like that. Like, everybody just wants things to be right. And that's how it should be. So at this point, I have to just make an executive decision and say, you know what? I have to step in and help. Because I'm tired of seeing everybody have the same complaint. And that's no jab at anybody. That's just the facts. There is something wrong with everyone's team. No matter if you're winning or losing, somebody has something wrong with their team. A player, a couple of players, something. And I know nothing's going to be perfect, but it shouldn't be a complaint every game. That's a problem. I don't like that. All right, I'm good now.
Against them, they pushed it right back.
Sorry about that.
Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
The 3 is up.
All right, Dylan, I hear you.
Pass to Shays. And he lobs it up. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Garnett. He's got 6. Allen can't get it to go.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. This is their first 5 attempts.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Durant. Inside.
Yeah, it is close now.
To finish it off. A beauty.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Just that league that I sent you on, just go in there and adjust the minutes there, and then just share the file, or share not the file, but share your rotation.
Hardaway against Johnson. Left side Durant. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Johnson. Hardaway, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Oh, he jams it straight down.
That's what I'm saying, Cole. I'm telling you, bro. Like, your team is good. Like,
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels the
your team to me is, like I said, before we started watching, I had your team in the top 3, 4 because it was like 3 and 4 between you and Unc. Because I had my dad's team number 1, I had Isaiah's team number 2, I had you number 3, Unc number 4, Dylan number 5, me number 6. So I always thought your team was good. I just gotta piece it together the right way.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Olajuwon. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Mike, I think what you need to focus on, Corey, is in the off season, you need a shot blocker. I'm not gonna lie, I know it's Jokic, but I'm letting him go if it's me. I don't care how high his overall is. You could put Jokic on any team right now, and
he hits it to tie the game. Anthony's got 7 points.
if why'd you get him then? I mean, but look, here's the thing. Like I said, bro, when it comes to the offseason, it's not even really a trade necessarily. It's a trade, but it's not. It's more of a swap. So all the players that are in the free agency, just get to swap one guy for one guy, pretty much. It's not a trade. It's not really a trade. It's more of a swap. So you would just swap Jokic for another big. Or if somebody would like Jokic, or if you have a package deal that you would be willing to offer another owner, okay, then do that. But just know, even user trades, that's it. It's only one. No matter if you go user or if you go a swap. User is really the only thing that's a trade. Like if you want to say, hey, if I said to my dad, hey, I want to trade you Stephen Curry for doggone KD, that's a trade. But getting rid of somebody in exchange for somebody in the free agency, that's more of a swap. But they're all the same thing, so don't even try to like maneuver that. I grabbed him for trade fuel before realizing how the trade works. I mean, but see, that's the thing. So I told everybody in our chat about the trading before it even started, before the season even started. I can read it. Well, I'm not going to, but I mean, y'all get it now. I don't have to break it down. You get the trade after the first season. Well, the swap, not really a trade.
Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
Nah, you good. You good, man.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Yeah, you need a rim protector, Corey. I'm looking at your team. I wrote it down and stuff. You need a rim protector, bro. You need a rim protector.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. And in at point. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. So he gets them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Wade. Anthony outside. Rebounded by
What in the
Unseld.
world, Melo?
Unseld's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Peyton. Pass to Olajuwon. Then he drops in the layup off the glass. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And here's Jones. Jokic with it. It's rebounded by Artest. Miami leading by 4. Allen pass to Peyton. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Jokic.
Score is 54-50. Miami Heat with the 4-point lead. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Right side Jones. Oh, and makes
Hey,
it.
Eddie.
And this is just typical
Making
of
it
him.
a 2-point game.
Impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know,
Clippers said they want their get back.
and he delivers with a much-needed score.
They want their get back from last time. That,
Here's Unseld.
what was it, a 40-point win? 30? I
Here's Olajuwon, covered by Jokic.
think it was 40.
Here's Peyton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Tipped away. To the left side wing. Here's Artest. Again, the Heat misses.
That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over.
Good pass. Jokic.
Slams it in.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Now here's Peyton. He's guarded closely.
Oh my gosh. Ray Allen? Is that a lob?
On the alley-oop.
Great catch, great clutch. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Miami just throwing up some dumb stuff.
Time in the contest.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
They done threw up 3 dumb shots in a row almost.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Now Hardaway.
He could have lobbed that. I ain't gonna lie.
Has to
Had it. Mike had his back turned.
Screen by O'Neal. Tries it from the top of the key. The putback.
Good putback, Shaq.
And the putback. And the Heat lead by 4.
Woo, hard work creating the second.
See, the fact that y'all can... Oh, go all the way, Magic.
The acrobatic double clutch finish. Wow.
The fact that y'all can keep up,
The layup wasn't enough.
and in my eyes, the lineup is good. Like, don't get it twisted, Corey. Your lineup is good. I I do think it can be better, but it's not bad. It's definitely tough to, it's kind of tough to work with what you got, but, because like friends, like I said, the only rim protector you have is George Mikan. Like, that's it. Dolph Schayes ain't no rim protector, and even if he is, he's only 6'8". Amari Stoudemire is not a rim protector, even though I feel like he should have better blocking. Jokic is not a rim protector. Kevin Love is not a rim protector. And DeMarcus Cousins, his block, I don't think is all that high. So it's tough to work with 4 extra bigs that ain't rim protectors. You know, it's tough. They can all do one thing for sure, and that's shoot the ball. Except Amari and DeMarcus, they aren't shooters like that, but Schayes, Mikan, and Jokic, shooters, and Love, too. So then it's like, okay, now I also have 1, 2, you have 4 point guards. So it's like, you know, it's just tough. But y'all are keeping up with, in my opinion, the best team in this thing. Even though Sacramento has been absolutely balling lately. LeBron has been, Lord have mercy. LeBron had 30 points in the last game we saw. The second man in line, I think, only had 12. LeBron been carrying that team. But anyways, back to this game. Score 63-61. Miami Heat with the 2-point lead with a minute left in this ball game. Penny Hardaway with the drive. Floater is good.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this
4-point lead for Miami. Minute left in this game. Scotty with the 3. It's off. Penny with the lob to Shaq, and Shaq didn't even, or KG didn't even try to get it. He jumped, but then he put his hands down. What was that?
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, Corey, I'm going to say one name. This guy should absolutely be playing. Chris Mullin should absolutely be playing. And you want to know why? Because when you look at your guards, you have Kobe Bryant. I'm talking shooting guards, that is. You have Kobe Bryant. You have Dwayne Wade. You have Eddie Jones. Okay, cool. Then you go to your small forwards. You have Scottie Pippen. You have Carmelo Anthony. And I believe that's it. Yeah. Now, and then you have Chris Mullins, who in my opinion is the only player in your shooting guard to small forward category that is a like legitimate sniper. Melo can shoot the ball, absolutely. But that's not his greatest asset. His mid-range is, yes, but three-pointer, no. Chris Mullin is the best three-point shooting guard forward that you have, and he doesn't even play. And the thing is, he also has defense. So he's essentially a Klay Thompson on your team that does not even play. And but you have a guy like Kobe Bryant who does what Chris Mullin should be doing. He gets in the game and he's shooting a lot of threes. Chris Mullin would be perfect in that position. So, like I said, man, I'm gonna work some stuff, man, for you, because I genuinely believe that y'all should be winning more than y'all have been. Y'all haven't won the game yet. It's no way. Now, I do believe if y'all played the Hornets, I think y'all win that game. I'm not gonna lie. I think y'all can beat the Hornets, but I don't know, bro.
From downtown. Nope.
right, let's read off these stats.
This was a hard.
Kevin, that.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there.
That man was in the crowd with an OG Chris Paul jersey. That was fire. All right, so for the Clippers, we got Carmelo Anthony with 15 points, shooting 7 for 11 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3. Scottie Pippen with 11 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3. Kobe Bryant, who is always taking at least 12 shots, 10 points, off for 5 for 12 shooting, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. Like I said, that should be Chris Mullin. And then everybody else kind of just filled in and played their role. Like, this is just nasty. But anyways, I want to hold on, bro. I want to check something real quick. My apologies. Yes, he like, bro, what? He has a 72 block. I think Stoudemire is an 80 flat. Yeah, like, bro, you have no rim protecting, bro. You have none. You have no rim protectors outside of George Mikan. That is disgusting. Can Dolph Shades block shots? Golly, Corey. You only have one. That's why you losing. You got no rim protectors. It don't matter how much they can rebound. You have no rim protection. Kawhi Leonard for the Miami Heat with 17 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 5 for 8 from the 3. Shaquille O'Neal with 13 and 10, 5 for 8 from the field. Hakeem Olajuwon with 10 points, going 3 for 3 from the field. Perfect game. Penny Hardaway 2 for 7 with only 7 points. Dropped 4 assists though, and then everybody else kind of just filled in their roles. Matter of fact, I want to read off some of the bads. Like, Jokic went 1 for 5, bro. Like, why are you here? This is why I had him one time and I never got him again. He just doesn't do anything on defense. And if he doesn't have a good offensive game, because his play style is slow. And in this game, if you shoot slow, you're not going to be effective. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Now we're gonna have I had the game in my mind. What the heck? Oh, of course. The Hornets versus the Kings. Wait a minute. Wait. Who did? Oh, they just played Miami. Okay, cool. All right. The Hornets versus the Sacramento Kings. Actually, have we seen... I'm trying to think. Have we seen the Hornets versus the Thunder? I don't think we've seen that yet. I don't think we saw the Hornets versus Thunder. We're going to do the Hornets versus Thunder. I don't think we've seen that game yet. All right. Yeah, Corey, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We're gonna have to get that figured out. I'm gonna hit you up about that. All right, I'll be back in just a sec, but I'm gonna keep the game on. When did we see this? No, you've played me. We definitely played. We played the second game of the season. All right, well, I'll put you in the Unk then. Because I definitely already played you. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'll do you versus Unk then, Zay. Playing Zay or Dylan. That's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to put you versus Dylan. Oh my gosh. All right, well, it doesn't matter. I still might do another. I might do another one tomorrow, like another regular season. Either I'm gonna do it tomorrow, or I'm gonna do it later today, because I'm kind of tired of regular season. If we're gonna be doing the playoffs Friday and Saturday, I need to take tomorrow off, just trying to figure things out. So I'll probably just. Who knows? I might just stay on this mug and after the first 3 games, just play another 3. We'll see. Old school style. All right, I'll be right back.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Jordan.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? James deciding where to go with it. And here they come. Ahead. And slam. No, by Jordan.
And what a read there from Cunningham. Showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
James passes to Kirilenko. James outside, and he drives in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on.
Wow.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough play.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Here's Pettit. And there's James from the arc. Again, missed by the Kings.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
George passes to Duncan. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Thunder 4th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James against Cunningham. And it's James with the jam.
If you're the defender, where do you do that? How do you really play the ball in the pick and roll?
Pass to Jordan. James with a steal. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so here's Sacramento after the basket by Oklahoma City. Down low. Pettit. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And he makes the first. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Cunningham finds Jordan. Misses from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can throw with the lead pass.
I have returned.
George
All right.
outside. Pass to Jordan. From the baseline. Yes, and it's George.
Let's
picking up the
see
assist.
all these
Jordan's got 8.
games that have
When we talk
happened.
about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Hopefully,
To the
yeah.
paint. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Okay.
Love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Cunningham outside. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. The Kings
So the very first game.
solid opening quarter for them.
Oh, I could definitely stop. I got you. That's easy for me. I hate talking anyway.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Up top, Davis. Pass to Brown. Wembanyama screen. 4 on the clock. Brown passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Carter. SGA passes to Pierce. Shoots over Brown. Pierce can't get to it.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell, you don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that. Get all leadership title.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento passing it around. Pierce can't get to it. The Thunder have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. The kick out to Johnson. Inside. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had the guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Outside, SGA. Throws it up high. Stolen by Davis. It's a one-on-one situation. Another stop by Davis.
Okay. AD put a little something extra in that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Left in the first quarter. quarter of the game. Up top, SGA. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Thunder, we've got Anthony Davis. Also Johnson out there. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Frazier and at the point guard. So it's Oklahoma City now, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Here's James. Pass to Mourning. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
James outside. Pass to Mourning. From deep. Rice's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brown passes to Frazier. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. The 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Kings trail by 3. Here's Rice. Oh, Davis with the block.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
Johnson finds Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Here's James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from James. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation on NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
This James on the wing. He's got 9. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss. A little too aggressive in that shot. He's not the guy they want to in those tough games.
Now, here is James. Pass to Rice. Here's Pettit. Checked by Davis. Here's Rice. James outside. Puts up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Thunder leading by 4. Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Here's Davis. And Havlicek pulls it down. Oh, there's the alley. James can't get it to go.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk
talking about his game. Put simply, you've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere. And the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And both free throws good for Robinson. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Frazier. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
And he nails the 3rd. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And Sacramento has possession. 7-point differential. Here's Pierce, defended by Brown. Pierce can't get to it. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Johnson passes to Brown. The 3 from Wembanyama. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the 2nd. Ah, nice shot by Kirilenko.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Staying strong against the defense. It's just great to see Davis initiate the contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. That free throw good from Davis.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you guys.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks.
Cunningham, the street ball slam.
Oh, wow. Cade Cunningham.
SGA passes to Kirilenko. Here's Mutombo. Sacramento passing it around. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Pass to Mutombo. 46 seconds left in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Here's SGA. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's West. Still without a bucket. It's deflected. And they recover it. And they're able to recover. Kings trail by 12. To the middle. Another steal. Driving in. Cunningham, left side. And that one's on target from the wing. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Oklahoma City, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
So cool in here.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Kings trail by 14. We've got LeBron James. And it's Carter in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. They set a pick. Pass to Pettit. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Duncan. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Carter from outside nails it from beyond the arc. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Pass to West. George against Carter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
High-intensity play from Paul George, taking it to the defense.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one's no good.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Giannis with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Pettit. Clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Number 1, the Thunder.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Pass to Petrovic. Shots blocked. And he gets it back. And he's going for the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Pierce. Takes the 3. Here's Pettit. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And George gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Thunder lead by 20. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Sacramento passing it around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Pierce to end the run. Yep, that one's good. Pierce has got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He gets it in there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Duncan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to James. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Here's Havlicek. No made baskets yet. That one goes. Count it.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
George outside. And there's a pick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the lob. It's stolen. Here's Havlicek. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Picked his pocket. Pass to James. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 11 points.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Here's West. Here's Petrovic. No good on the three.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. James passes to Pettit. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pierce from the wing. No luck on that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Duncan, the pass to George. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Duncan. Antetokounmpo for 3. LeBron with the rebound. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Pierce has got 5 points in the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
George outside. Here's West. Checked by James. Here's West. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pierce, the pass to Havlicek. Here's James. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, nice D from George. Here's Petrovic. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Johnson, Mitchell out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Frazier in at the point. Deflected! Here's Pierce. Checked by Mitchell. Outside, SGA. SGA attacking. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bosch. Here's Frazier. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. SGA surveying the D. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Pierce. With the drive. Misses from close range. Oklahoma City leading by 11. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the Kings. Morning's got 5 rebounds in the game. Soft touch off the glass. Irvin's gotten his first basket of the night.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Kings trail by 12. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
George outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
Pass to Havlicek. Let's go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Davis. Back to Cunningham. Davis with a screen on James. Clock at 6. Cunningham passes to Jordan. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Kings trail by 10. Here's Havlicek. And he nails that one right through the heart. Havlicek's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Now Jordan. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The pressure that PG puts on a defense can't be understated. It's constant.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
James against Cunningham. Pass to Kirilenko. Yes, sir! Count it!
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
James against Cunningham. Davis with a screen on James. Cunningham! Oh, off target from downtown. Yes! He's still got it. LeBron!
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Davis with it. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
James inside. He's watched by Cunningham. James double teamed. Shot clock at 5. It inside, LeBron.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's Cunningham. Davis with a screen on James. Now Davis. Oh, Davis put a little extra on it.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. George against James. Now George.
I see you still getting up, PG. Now don't sleep on his hops.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. James fires. Cleared away by Davis. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kirilenko, covered by Jordan. James. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous can this team be?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Winning's a lot easier when the shots are going in, that's for sure. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the ball. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. A look at the Magic starting group. Curry is out there with Hill. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Howard. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Here's Curry, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. It's good.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Pass to Tatum. Malone outside. Down low, and stolen by Howard. Bird dishes to Nowitzki. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
He's perfect from the line this time. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And here is Hill, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that is a thunderous finish. Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
Stockton with a screen on Curry. Booker inside. Curry meets him. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open.
Well, you know, Tatum came into the league a gifted long-range shooter. Now it's just about turning up the volume.
Weston Nowitzki. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Bobbed up there for Howard and stolen by Chamberlain.
Great job preventing that ball from coming up into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Oh, the D is at fault there.
You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Yep, it counts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Booker outside. Stockton sets the screen for Booker. Now here's Malone. Chamberlain, the pass to Malone. And here's Stockton. He's guarded by Hill.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Back to Curry. There's the 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you got to appreciate how competitive this kid is. Just coming right back at you with a triple of his own.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Hornets.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Pass to Howard. Outside Curry. Let's go. And it's Malone with the rebound. Inside. Here's Stockton. Hill with some nice D.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And here is Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 6 points.
And how can you not love this rookie, Curry, an exceptional shooter off the catch.
Malone looking around. Pass to Booker. The 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Hill. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this is Curry's go-to shot. And it's because he feels like he's automatic from deep.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Magic.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
There's a screen. Here's Paul, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Outside Hill. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Wallace. Paul outside. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Magic leading by 6. And here is Hill. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Paul with the 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Here's Curry, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
3-pointer, Butler. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Orlando Magic. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
We've got Wallace. Chris Paul is out there with Edwards. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Here's Paul. After the Magic pick up 2. For 3, Edwards nails it.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Magic's building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie.
9th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in terms of free throw shooting. It could have been better, but I just felt last year they had a few guys who were off.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. And the first one drops. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Both free throws good from Paul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Edwards. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's McGrady. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 5. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Lucas. Screened by Lucas. And Lucas slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now Lucas following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. It's Edwards on the wing. McGrady covering. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Green taking his time here. From the stripe. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Magic lead by 7. Paul outside for 3. Edwards. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Green. Pass to Collins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 8. Booker looking around. Stockton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. No good there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
1:33 left to play in the first half. And here's Booker from the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Green with a screen on Booker. Here's McGrady. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Hornets trail by 7. On the wing, Stockton. He has yet to score. Shots good by Booker.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Stockton, a 3 ball. Lucas with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Thompson kicks to Green. To the paint, tipped away. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. McGrady.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry. I think it's
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the 2-guard spot.
We've been tracking these two all along. The way these guys are leading their teams, impressive.
Thank you for being with us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing here by 8. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Nowitzki is out there with Bird. That's Hill. And it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot. Manning the middle.
Oh, how about the angle on that pass? Tatum has the skill to be a terrific playmaker.
Nowitzki finds Bird. Now Curry. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Malone. Tatum against Curry. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Tatum.
Excellent execution down there. Tatum looking to attack from this area whenever he can.
Now here's Howard. It's back to Hill. Howard setting the pick for Hill. Drives to the hoop. Over Stockton. Hill, no good. The Hornets shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Malone. And slammed in by Malone.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the basket by Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Booker outside. Stockton with a screen on Curry. Booker the pass to Malone. Back to Booker. Pass to Stockton. Fires top of the key. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bird finds Curry. There's the triple. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Up top, Bird, defended by Butler. Curry kicks to Bird. Bird lets it fly.
And he's only a rookie, but Curry plays like a leader, always looking to spread the points around.
Paul passes to Butler. To the inside, and stolen by Nowitzki. Butler against Bird. Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Ooh, Dirk making his presence felt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Paul outside. Back to Edwards. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Edwards against Curry. Hill pulls it in. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Curry. Nowitzki sets a screen for Curry. Off target with his 3.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Butler passes to Gilmore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy, and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
You know, you have to be impressed by the amount of blocks they racked up. They took rim protection to a whole nother level last season. Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. 1:57 left in the third. To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. McGrady outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. McGrady's got 9.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Oh, here's Edwards after the miss from Klay Thompson. Paul, right side. Pass to Edwards. Butler on the wing. The 19-foot shot, and it's Cowens with the rebound. Magic leading by 8. Thompson from long range. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
That free throw good from Butler.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
And so Butler nails both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
McGrady passes to Cowens. To the wing on the left. Orlando moving the ball around. This one for 3. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Cowens has got 5 now.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Left side, Edwards. And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Paul out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. Then it's Wallace. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Butler dishes the ball. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
Hornets trail by 12. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Edwards kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Butler. Here's Gilmore, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, sometimes it comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Curry passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Hill against Stockton. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bird.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Howard with it. Here's Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Tatum kicks to Stockton. Malone is screen on Hill. Three-pointer, Stockton. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his fifth rebound in this one. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker finds Tatum. Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain, and he uses the glass on the layup.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Hill passes to Curry. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 10. And stolen by Tatum. And stolen by Nowitzki. Hill against Stockton. Curry misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, the dunk.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Booker against Curry. Jacks up a three. Does not go.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold.
Wow. Cleared away by Bird. And so Bird will bring it up for Orlando. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry fires, and he does not hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Curry against Booker. Howard with the screen on Booker. Curry. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Fantastic finish by Booker.
Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
It's stolen by Curry. The 20-foot jumper, good.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Stockton looking around. Tatum outside. Stockton outside. Launches it. It's off.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And that's an intentional foul. They double team Curry. Outside Bird. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And there's huge upside to Howard. He's versatile, athletic, smart. He could quickly become one of the league's best bigs.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Booker missed on the three. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really